anyone is one of those things, it's that secretary of his, her and her perfect hair.
The mayor's secretary. Come on, Ma. I cut her hair myself, and I know human hair.
That's just it, Johnny. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you nicked McDonough with your razor, he'd bleed. Don't mean nothing.
I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Diamond City Surplus! Open 24 hours! Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
What do you sell here?
Everything, Mum. Miss Myrna prizes herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
The highest quality available.
Oh man, you got a robot butler? I want a robot butler. Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
You mean the railroad?
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever. His ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
The bills. Oh, forget the bills. Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Sorry, I'll come back later.
No, that's not what I mean. We're not just closed for the day. We're closed permanently. The detective's gone missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Don't move, synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Hey.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
Officer?
I need you to step away, Scaver.
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
What, you didn't hear the shouting? Guy pulls a gun on his own brother, thinking he's a synth. It's that newspaper's fault. Got people all riled up, thinking their own family might be replaced by machines. Look, I'm sorry you got caught up in all this, but it's over, okay? Just go about your business like nothing happened. Better that way. What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to your own damn business. Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn. That's the booze.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of storage. So then, I am crossing river, right?
Fever is on next, and, well, I'm pretty sure nobody.
Bearing nothing but a smile when out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on. That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Vadim!
I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
Hi.
Hey, what's your story? Mercenary? Caravan guard?
I try to protect people, if that's what you mean.
Hey, I'm all for the noble road. You know, as long as I'm getting paid. And maybe if there's a beautiful brunette involved. Anyway, I'm just kicking back and sharing stories while I'm between things. I've been all over, seen vaults, pre-war ruins, and plenty of monsters.
Let's hear your best monster story.
I'm from Diamond City. You want to talk something really scary? It's the Institute and their synths. Don't go to University Point. Trust me, you don't want to know what they're capable of.
You've been to a vault?
Yeah. Ever heard of Vault 81? They're standoffish, but every once in a while, they'll let new people in.
So you explore old ruins?
Last place I was going to check out was Salem. Real old town far to the north. Never made it, though. Got a bad feeling about that area.
See you around, Hawthorne.
Yeah, take it easy.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
General Atomic's finest. Thank you very much.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Good.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
Deal.
You're in room 2, just through the door. Have a nice stay.
Newcomer, huh? Talk to Abbott at the wall if you want a history lesson.
Who needs a haircut?
Hey,
Everyone needs
Scabber. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Wait, what kind of meat is this?
You never heard of Brahmin? Big, dumb, got 4 legs and 2 heads. They're the only cattle around. Everything's fresh from the Codman family farms. Sometimes, we get weird stuff from the caravans, too.
Weird stuff? Weirder than 2-headed cow meat?
Yeah, princess. Weirder than that. Mirelurk, bloatflies, radstags. It's all protein, right? Ain't like you can be picky in the Commonwealth.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Brahmin's fresh. Everything else, you're on your own.
Mentat, hoof out, stim packs, jet, everything to even you out. Gotta pick me up if you're feeling glum.
Looking for a job, if you've got one.
Yeah, I got something. Looking for a mutated fern if you find any. I hear some grows out near Forest Grove Marsh. Natural radiation sucker. Be great for cooking rat X or rat away.
Mutated fern. Sounds good.
Cool.
Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need. You? I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
Why?
Because I don't know you, and I will not serve a synth pretending to be human. So are you? Human?
Human as the day I was born.
Well, you do look human enough. But I'll be watching you. I have eyes like a... Well, they're good eyes. Got it? All right. We can do business, but no funny stuff.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Odds and ends.
Don't be caught dead! Protection from Commonwealth weaponry! You're that new girl, right?
Yeah, I'm the new girl.
Well, it's good to have you here. Name's Arturo Rodriguez. If you need protection, let's talk.
Let's see what you got.
Something for everyone.
Got too much dirt in that hair? Get it trimmed. You won't regret it.
Read the public and be prepared.
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
'Cause you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look... Dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What kind of interview is this gonna be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, the big question. You came all this way looking for someone. Who is it?
My baby, Sean, was kidnapped. He's not even a year old.
The parent after the missing child. As heartbreaking today as it ever was. Tell me, do you suspect the Institute's involved?
The Institute? Who are they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again, or at least that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back? Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Hey.
Miss Natalia?
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Miss Wright, I trust you'll do your best to put the safety of my mistress before your own personal gain.
Of course, Codsworth. Jesus. Lucky for me, those two things go hand in hand. Big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Ain't got nothing better to do?
To look beautiful. Hairstyles from across the Commonwealth.
I ain't telling you how to pick your friends. Piper's kind of a troublemaker.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
What do you need done?
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How's that sound?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
On good behavior, aren't you?
Everybody, I need everyone's attention.
I try to be.
Seems like you're doing better than trying. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City, a place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Are you kidding me? There is a very real chance the city leadership has been infiltrated by an Institute synth. A synth under the control of an organization widely known to kidnap or murder anyone that stands up to them. I'd take raiders at the gate any day of the week over that. Of course, making sure folks are actually listening. That's a battle in itself.
Flesh and blood boy who grew up on these streets, who was born in a shack just down the waterfront to Martha.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
No kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Exactly. Most folks, though, they'd prefer a comforting lie. Not me. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. While inquiries, turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night, let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was out of the picture. So we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out? You sure manage to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
I suppose so.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. The Deem, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. Blech. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
I'm glad you're here too, Piper.
Thanks, Blue. That means a lot coming from you. So, you want to get out of here?
Care cares about you, all your medicinal needs.
The latest news from the Commonwealth. Anybody, help! Hurry! She's in here! Please help! She's right back here! Hurry!
Blue, I don't like this.
Hey! I told you to bring them in through the basement! Shut up! They're headed this way now. Be ready! It's taking so long. I don't know. Maybe you should go check it out.
You don't think I will?
tired of sitting on my ass anyway. What's the point of hiding back here? Why the hell don't we just shoot them in the head the second they step through the door?
All in one piece. Just going to waste otherwise. Luck finding anything in here.
Yes. Nice.
You see the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades?
Oh, I was out doing my rounds. What about him?
Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere.
What? What'd you guys do?
That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth.
Don't think about
Pins
it.
being pulled, the whole 9 yards.
Stay calm.
That's fucking nuts.
Did you guys take him out?
No, we just stood there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. After he threw about a half a dozen rocks near the back of the store, he started making machine gun noises and backing toward the door. Once he got outside, it sounded like he pretended to get on a motorcycle, which of course didn't start right away. Then he took off toward the freeway at what sounded like full throttle, shifting gears and everything.
That's insane. How does someone like that survive out here at all?
I don't know. There's some lunatics out there, though.
Think you can hide? You can hide!
I can carry something if you need me to.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Wandering through places like this is how people end up someone else's dinner. places like this, I try to avoid drinking water. Something's not right here.
Obituary! Gonna be your last mistake! Watch your niggas barrel! Yes, this...
I kissed the man who invented stims.
Yes.
So, you're not an idiot.
Thanks, I guess.
No, I didn't mean like... I could just use some help. This isn't the sort of thing I'd normally bother anyone else with, but you just seem really good with people, and I've got this issue with my sister, Nat, becoming me.
Becoming you? What do you mean?
I'm just terrified she's gonna start taking up like her big sis. I mean, think about the life we lead. No offense intended, Blue, but personal safety doesn't exactly seem like either of our strong suits. I can't have her ending up like her big sister, dodging bullets and running from all the people she pisses off. It's part of the reason I'm on the road so much. Part of the reason I'm here with you. I keep thinking, maybe if I make myself scarce, if I'm not around her enough, she'll cool off. She'll just go back to being sweet, innocent Nat, paper girl, an all-around upstanding citizen. What do I do, Blue?
You just love her. Family's precious. The last thing you want to do is drive them away, because you might lose them forever.
You're right. I can't risk that. Thanks, Blue. Who'd expect wandering off with a stranger to turn out this well? They really don't make them like you anymore. You're a hell of a friend, you know that?
The feeling's mutual, Piper.
Ain't that the truth? But hey, thanks again for listening. It's a real weight off my chest to be able to talk it out with someone. So, you wanna hit the road?
Looking for Diamond City? Just follow the signs.
bobby pin.
What just happened?
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life. Me? I'm very successful. What was that? Hey, something's out there.
Seems to be growing well. Hey, wait there.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Heads up.
Where to?
Hey.
What you got for me?
Come on.
Can do. good. Blue, we're not alone. We're not gonna stay smooth skins much longer if we don't get a move on.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along. You know, armed people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a dock that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean by undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, all right?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
I lead the boy to safety, then turn him over to someone in charge.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I don't play baseball. I play soccer.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I'd cut off the mutated tissue with a precision laser.
Technological bias. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Oh, I'd put a firecracker in his toilet. Bam! It never gets old.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Always thought something was a bit off about Covenant. I mean, what good's an entry exam against raiders?
Welcome to Covenant.
The caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this. You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
Those Diamond City fellows and their heirs get my goat.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? What are you talking about?
I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it, It's just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Hey, the leg's still on the mend. You have anything for the pain?
Why are they
As soon
so
as you
afraid
don't
of
need the
synths?
meds, you gotta lay off. Understood? Any other complications with the injury?
Enjoy your stay.
Hi.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome. Everyone around here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. Covenant is the friendliest place in the whole Commonwealth. You'll see. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has such an attitude.
I know! He's so smug. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Right? He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Penny.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places to go and all. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
I'll take a look.
You won't find better quality anywhere.
busted again? The third radio this month.
What do we have?
Ted better get on
Dealing
some
with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here.
Welcome.
This cell means business.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
People that break our rules are asked to leave. Rarely happens, though.
After a long day, nothing beats Geezer's lemonade.
Hey, Deezer.
Fresh lemonade here.
Such a problem,
I'll take some.
Enjoy. Fresh lemonade here.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Geezer's lemonade. Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight.
What's in the lemonade?
Geezer's lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients from sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in 1 cold glass. Try it and enjoy, or take advantage of the money-back guarantee.
I'll pass.
You don't know what you're missing.
Well, hello.
After a long day, nothing beats Geezer's lemonade.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Ours now.
Deezer's lemonade, huh? The caravan definitely stopped in Covenant.
Right behind you.
You see that?
There you are.
Sweet. Yes. I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
for the biggest rolled up newspaper. Blue suit.
Yep. Blue, you got a minute?
Is something up?
Well, yeah, but it's nothing bad. Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
It sounds like things got better.
For the city? Yeah. For me. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. It started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
That was a long time ago. People can't still treat you that way.
You'd think, but if anything, it's gotten worse. Sure, I've earned some friends back in town, but now I've even got a reputation outside Diamond City. That's why I'm so lucky to have someone like you. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
I feel the same way. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back.
And I'll be there for you, as long as you'll have me. Now, come on, let's hit the road. serious way. I think we found a new frontier of foul.
That's it.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it. Hey, something's out there.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard, doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Down. Psst. You say the word.
Hold.
You killed him!
Nice. Sweet. Heads up.
Point the way.
Moving out.
Of course.
If we're gonna dance, I found them and they do not look friendly. They had to quit, did they? Is that it?
Seems like they had enough sense to move on. Better in our hands anyway.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, I know you're here.
Thanks a lot. I'm never leaving Vault 81 again. Count on it.
Been one hell of an argument.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5 to 1.
Horse down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set to self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
That's it.
Expected. Gonna have a lot more limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
Got it. That's it.
A lot of nifty toys in here.
I'm in.
What can I do? That's a plan.
Threat analysis. Yellow. Hostile. Commencing neutralization.
You've got to help. They kidnapped my son.
Tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Just bring him back safe. Okay?
Look alive.
Just let me know.
Piper.
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Your thoughts?
I'd rather know an ugly truth than a sweet lie.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
You got it. Free for the taking. Those things she took down?
Nightera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Sweet.
talk.
Doesn't look a day past 199.
Gone. Just like that it? Did they leave?
dance. Hey, here's trouble! Guess we showed them.
You can't hide forever!
Hey, something's out there.
You hit like a rad roach! Leg hit! I you up there, little snake! Hell no!
Blue, we're not alone. You really held your own there, Blue. Goodness. Climbed all the way up here just to die.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
Still in one piece. What was that? That was better than expected. Blue, we're not alone here.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Can't believe people used to vacation here. Enjoy it. Hey, something's out there.
Show your face. Come on, I dare you.
They left.
There you are, you little bitch.
Wow, there's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? For now. Put it back down. Nah, they never just want to talk.
Normal for other journalists. What was that?
I see you. It's called shooting straight, rookie.
Going to waste otherwise.
You're dead. You hear me?
Perfect. Nice.
guy. Who's got a bat or something?
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance. Glance it. Don't chance it. Report suspicious activity immediately.
Got it.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
To avoid delays, do not hold the door.
Nothing there now.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone.
Don't chance it. Report suspicious activity immediately.
Free for the taking.
Got it.
Don't chance it. Report suspicious activity immediately.
Nice.
Hearing shit.
Don't chance it. Report suspicious activity immediately.
Nice.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
Spread out! Find him!
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me. Scared, huh? You should be. Time to reel him in. Just you and me.
Should have backed down.
Please, you've got to help me.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God, thank you. Let's go.
Better in our hands anyway.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
I was glad to help.
Well, not many would have. We don't have much to offer by way of thanks, but feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do. Thanks again. It was a brave thing you did. Braver than I could be.
there's anything I can do to lighten the load.
You! Oh, sorry. Thought you might be one of those forged maniacs, but you don't have the burns. A group of them took over the old ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
Who are the Forged?
Bunch of trumped-up raiders, obsessed with fire and metal. That bastard son of mine, Jake, snuck out in the middle of the night to join them. He grabbed my granddad's old sword. It's the closest thing I've got to an heirloom. I don't guess you'd be crazy enough to try and get it back for me. I've got caps, if that's what you want.
What about your son, Jake? You don't care what happens to him?
I didn't raise my boys to be raiders. As far as I'm concerned, he's dead to me.
I'll find it.
You're doing me a big favor, and I'll make it up to you as best as I can.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
This shouldn't take long.
Hopefully they're still here somewhere. Watch out.
Ah, man, come back! I was having fun! Only a fucking coward hides. No sign of him now.
Who's out there?
Shit! Lost him.
How many raiders are lost every year to safety hazards? Not enough, if you ask me.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you. Turn up, you're dead.
I'm through.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Must have some kind
Got it.
What the?
Just going to waste otherwise.
The jet will make you jittery.
Terminal should open this. Sweet.
What? Oh, it's on! Time's up.
This is normal for other journalists.
What the? No, it's nothing.
You see that? Better than expected.
Help!
If she tries to leave, kill her. You must be pretty strong to make it here.
It was easy.
Most of them were never gonna be worth forging in the first place. See, Jake? Here's someone who might actually be worth my time. Unlike you.
They're gonna kill me.
But I brought everything you asked for.
Stealing things from your family farm doesn't prove your strength, boy. Though this wonderful sword you brought does put me in the mood to give you one last chance to prove your worth. What do you say? Kill that prisoner and prove that you aren't completely useless.
You said we'd be raiding outside the Commonwealth. These people aren't even a threat to us.
Prove to me that you can kill. It's him or you.
Oh God, what do I do? What do I do?
Walk away, Jake. You don't have to do this.
Please let me go.
What's
You're right.
it gonna be, Jake?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to join the Forged. I just want to go home.
Last chance, Jake. If you don't kill the prisoner before I count to 3, well, it's over. 1.
I guess we wouldn't be lucky enough for him to just fall in one of these things, would we?
3.
Bingo.
Still in one piece. I can carry something if you need me to.
There we go.
Wait, I'm sorry. I messed up. I panicked.
What were you doing with those guys anyway?
Yeah. Well,
I thought we'd be raiding outside of the Commonwealth, and that if I joined them, I could provide for my family.
I don't know. God, my dad's right. I'm such an idiot.
Look, I should probably try to go home and make amends. I know I've got no right to ask, but I bet if you're there to explain, things with my dad would go easier. I bet if you bring my great-granddad's sword, he'll make it worth your while. He always tries to deal fair with people. I'll wait for you by the overpass near the farm.
Hey, something's out there. Must be imagining things. What was that? Guess we scared him off.
Hey, Jake.
I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Here goes nothing.
What the? Boy, I told you that if you ever
Abraham,
showed
what's
your
going
face
on?
here again,
Is that my boy come home?
What? Jake's back? Oh, thank God.
Papa, please. I know I screwed up pretty big.
I thought if I joined up, I could keep them from raiding our farm.
I didn't. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I don't care what you thought. I told you.
Abraham Francis Finch, that's enough.
Mama,
Shut up, Jake. If I hear anything out of either of you, you'll both be peeling potatoes for the next year. I've watched you two go at it for years and tried to let you sort it out for yourselves. Abraham, your son is a grown man. And if you expect him to act like one, then you'd better stop treating him like a child. Jake, your father and I have been out there, and we know it can be dangerous. We just want to make sure you're prepared. There, it's over. And if I hear another word about it from either of you, so help me.
She's right. I've been a fool. There's no way I can thank you enough. Here's something for your help. I think you should hang on to that sword. It'd put a smile on Granddad's face to know it was being used to help people.
Can't believe what a damn fool I've been.
If we had a good supply of clean water, things would be pretty good.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or did that scrap heap of yours get about 10 pieces of junk larger since last week?
What makes you think that, sweetheart?
Don't you play coy with me, husband. There ain't been any traders by here with that much scrap, not lately. How many times have I told you about sneaking around in that salvage yard? If those gunners catch you stealing their metal, you know what they'll do.
You've got nothing to worry about. I've been going there since long before those gunners. I know every secret tunnel hide spot and escape route there is. If they do spot me, they couldn't catch me. I'm just too smart.
One of these days, you're gonna find
What's
out
that
you aren't half as clever as you think you are. When that happens, it
I
ain't
got
just
some
gonna
goods
be
I can
that
sell you,
suffers.
if you're looking.
It's gonna be all of us.
Daniel.
That's
If
enough.
you're here to stock up,
I
I've
haven't
got some
been caught yet,
supplies.
and I ain't gonna
The
be.
junk you see
That
laying
should be
around
good
isn't
enough
for
for
sale,
you.
though.
Sounds good.
There's no lack of work around here. Days go by pretty fast.